Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Systematic Automation. Today, I'm going to show you one of the beautiful projects created by our Advanced Automation Studio student, Ms. Rutika. What she has done is XY racker here. I will just zoom it. What it is it is a XY racker. It has a stepper motor 1 here for X moment and stepper motor Y for the Y moment. What it does is, depending on the commands given, it will move to different position depending on the command given here. So we have used Siemens PLC S7 1200 PLC 1215C DC PLC here. And with this complete setup, what we can do is we can move the complete assembly in X position and Y position. So this assembly is a prototype assembly which can be further improved for industry purpose. This unit can be used for picking up the object from any specific location with the commands given. Okay, let's launch the PLC program here. This is the complete program what Rutika has written. She has written a program with OB1 one function wherein she's called 3 function calls: calibration, x-axis and y-axis, and every function call has some commands in it which will basically controls the movement of this assembly. Here you can see she has used MC power, which is motion control power unit, then motion control home, motion control jog, and motion control absolute. Then depending on the various position, she has moved the values here. Similar y-axis, it has motion control power, motion control home, motion control jog, and motion control absolute. And with this, she has created SCADA here with 2 screens in it. One is for the calibration. This is the calibration screen where you do the calibration of complete assembly. Then there is an operation screen where you do the calibration operations. You perform the operations of all these objects, right? So let's see how it works. I will do the runtime for my SCADA, and this is what is my basically operation screen. Excuse me. To start the operation, I should enable the system here by clicking on enable here, enable 1 and enable 2. Then I put some speed velocity for these both motors. I put for now 50. And what I will do is I'll go to calibration screen. Once I go to calibration screen, what I have to do is bring this complete assembly to home position. So what I will do, I will jog reverse on x-axis. The complete assembly should jog back to reverse. So then I'll bring the y-axis to the home position. It's almost on home position. At this stage, I'll have to do the set x home, set y home. So this position here for this complete assembly becomes my home position. Now I'll start calibrating this complete assembly for various positions. So first I will go x forward a little and y forward a little. So my assembly is here now. So I'll set this as position 1. Then I'll jog forward on the x-axis furthermore, and then I will use this as position number 2. Then I will jog y-axis forward, so the y-axis goes further up, so I'll use this as position number 4. Then I'll bring x-axis backward, so this becomes my position number 3. So these are the 4 positions I have set now. Then I will go back to operations. So once I am in the operation screen, depending on which position I wanted to move, this position will go. Now, as of now, I will click on go home. So the complete assembly goes back automatically on the home position what I had set. If I press 1, position number 1, both the axes will move to position number 1, which I had set in my calibration screen. Next is position number 2. If I click on position number 2, so this will move the assembly, complete assembly, to position number 2. One thing you have noticed, when I pressed from 1 to 2, only the x-axis movement was there. There is no y-axis movement. Now if I press number 4, there won't be any x-axis movement. There will be only y-axis movement. See, so this is how it works. And if I go back to 3, so the y-axis moment remains the same. The x-axis will go back. So if I press on number 3, the complete assembly goes back to 1, 0. Now if I press 1, the y-axis comes down, right? Then at this position, if I go home, it go back to home position. At any time, if I wanted to do the jog, I can move the x-axis forward by clicking the jog frequency, or y jog up. So once I jog it up, this basically is a function used in the CNC machines. So whenever you want to position your tool at one particular place, you can use these jog functions. So anytime I click home, it goes back to the home position which I had set in my calibration screen. So this pretty much is what is the function. If you want to see this slightly in bigger screen, I'll just zoom it, then you can see all the positions, right? So if I click on x-axis, it will goes to x-axis position, 1 position. Then if I press 2, it goes to position number 2, and then 4, it goes to 4 position, and then 3. It's not necessary I have to go in the same circle. I can directly come to position number 2. It basically comes back to the position number 2. So if I go back to home position, it goes back to home position. This is the graphic representation on my SCADA. So if I from here, if I click 4, both the axes will go simultaneously to the position number 4. Right. So this is pretty much what is the program. In this, there is a complete large number of code written in PLC programming. So for you guys, if you want, any one of you wanted to know the complete details of this program, how the program is written, how the motion control is working in the PLC controllers, depending on your feedback, I will conduct, it will take minimum 4 sessions for me to explain you all how to program this complete moment of assembly in 4 sessions. So please comment and like this video, and give your thumbs up if anyone is interested in knowing how exactly this program is written. So if I go here and monitor, all the program functions are working here depending on the commands given. Right. See, if I, just for you, for a quick reference, if I click position number 4, position number 1 here, this particular position will be activated through SCADA, right? So if I do the RT here, so if I watch x-axis moment, you will see if I press position number 1, see those particular positions are getting activated here. If I click position number 3, so that particular function is working. So this is how the complete program is written. Thanks to Rutika for writing this complete programming, and thank you all for watching this video. Thank you very much.